Hi everyone, it's Chris here from Koi Talk. I'm here today at a rather special pond that I was involved with a few years ago. It's coming to fruition nicely now. Unfortunately, the customer didn't want to be on camera. He's said he was too good looking, so you've got me today just as a voiceover. It really is a beautiful pond. The setting is just, the contours of the garden work really well. It slopes down to this pond with two custom windows at the front. When the pond was being conceived, there was a lot of planning involved. The design side of things was back and forth. It really needed to be in keeping with the design of the house, which was at the time being renovated. So there was a lot of placement, purpose behind things that perhaps at the time looked a little bit out of place, but now that the pond has matured and the extension has been done, it really does suit the style of property completely. The main concept of the pond was to be modern, fairly self-maintaining, and also a focus around jumbo koi. This particular customer has an infatuation with big koi, as you can see. Fish from farms such as Dainichi, Issa, Hirasawa, just to name a few, reside in this pond, and the eventual goal really is to try and get fish in excess of 80-85 cm, which there's a few fish in here, certainly some of the Karashi Goi in here, and a couple of the Kahaku, and maybe one or two of the Showa that have potential to do that. The pond's about just over 13,000 gallons, filtered via two drums, one Aquasource Combi, and an additional ProfiClear Awaza ProfiClear Combi L has been added as additional filtration. All fairly low wattage systems, variable speed pumps. It works really nicely. The pond is heavily fed, so the addition of an extra filter was needed in the end, and the filter room was extended. But again, it's not out of keeping with the style of the garden, so although it was a little bit of hassle, it's not the end of the world, and it was needed given the remit of the customer's requirements. Big fish, heavy feeding, growing. So yeah, we all know that filtration is the heart of any pond, so having that additional filtration was just a means to an end. While we're here, we're going to bowl a few of selected fish in the pond, a few fish that I think have got potential and that the customer really likes. So yeah, let's take a look. So here we have a new addition to the pond. Superb Kahaku. Notable thing with this fish is just the sheer body size. A little bit lively. Skin quality is very good on this fish. Body structure is also very good. Potential wise, in terms of moving forward and growing, look at the sheer size of the fish. There is definite scope there for development. Very good body proportion from the head all the way down the fish. In terms of pattern criteria, again, some very nice technical features. I just put a little bit more water in the bowl. Kiwa, sashi, front end of the pattern. A real luster and shine to the fish. I think quite an exciting prospect as well moving forward. She's a little bit lively, so we're going to pop her back, but yeah, beautiful fish to see. So here we have Issa Showa. Typical Issa Showa style sumi, very thick, inky black style sumi. Really a prominent feature of this style of Showa. This is actually a fish that I supplied to the customer a few years back. There was one or two fish. This would have been one of the slightly slimmer of the two. Pigment wise and pattern development, it has been very strong. Again, probably a fish that people that pick Showa when they're younger would look over because it didn't have your textbook Kohaku pattern, but now the sumi and the fish has started to develop and the body has started to get bigger. You see more of the lateral pattern and you start to see the future of the fish. And when you can do this when the fish are younger, before the sumi is developed, you've got a good chance of selecting good Showa in the future. Selecting fish with Showa, more specifically with a Kohaku based pattern, is fine to a degree, but only if the sumi is working in combination with that Beni pattern. So what you'll often find is sumi will be the dominant colour. So it's about the prediction and placement of where this sumi is going to eventually develop. This fish, when it was selected, yeah, almost looked like Kindai. Very, very typical Kindai. Hardly any sumi on the fish. But obviously, knowing it's a Showa, very prominent sumi development in English water. We'll see the original images and you can see the development of the fish, but I think it was purchased based on skin quality and potential. The other fish was based more on body style. As you can see, sometimes they don't want to behave, but a really nice example in a really impressive collection of fish here, and always nice to see fish that I've selected for clients after a couple of years, to see that they're developed in a positive way. So yeah, really nice fish and quite typical of Issa Showa. So there we have it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a great project to be involved in. It really is a beautiful pond, beautiful setting here. So yeah, stay tuned as always, and we look forward to showing you our next video. As always, feel free to share the videos and hit the subscribe button. Take care.